Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our weekly reading for our people who are born on Fridays. So if you were born on a Friday, you are in the right spot. And this is for the week of Friday, December 30th through Friday, January 6th. So December 30th through January 6th, if you're born on a Friday. And we are picking cards. We are picking an oracle and a tarot card for your weekly energy for the week. This last week in December. Some of you I'll be reading for the part of the first week in January because of the way these weekly readings go. But this, for my Friday people, is the last weekend of December 2022. So, welcome back. It's the last week of 2022. I cannot believe it. So, we are going to be starting some new things for 2023. We're just going to be adding some different things. Since this has all been pretty new anyways, it's just going to be, I'm going to be taking it in some different directions. But we'll still be doing the weekly reading with the weekly energy because I like this. So let's go ahead and pick our tarot card for the week. And this is Queen of Inspiration. And this is out of the Muse Tarot deck by Chris Ann. And then we have the Starseed Oracle by Danielle Noel. So, Queen of Inspiration. Now, in Chris Ann's book, I consider this to be the suit of wands, creativity, inspiration. Your energy this week is going to be of inspiration. So this last week of December for my Friday born people is joy. You know, there's courage, new ideas possibly that you're planning on for the year. Maybe you're planning your New Year's resolution. Let's see what our oracle card is. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Oh, that's very interesting. So this card is saying that for your last week here, just surrender and give in. Holding the opposites. Balance is what it's asking for, the way I see it. And, well, as part of it. But it's just kind of it's got all kinds of messages here for my Friday born people. Extremes of life. With your inspiration, Queen of Inspiration cards here, it's asking you to think of everything. Think of every possible option. Surrender and give in, and don't just keep your mind flowing in one direction. Sometimes we get our minds set on the way we want things done and the way we think things should be done. But this card here is asking you to open up and have some inspiration beyond what you normally think. Even if it's something opposite, even if it's something that you normally wouldn't do or think of doing, or you've thought of it, but you're just like, I'm not going to do that. So this one is asking you to open your mind and open your heart and open your thinking. That's the way I see it. Excuse me, I got this cold going on here. The end of the year cold, I guess, winter cold, I don't know. But anyway, in Rebecca Campbell, in artwork by Danielle Noel on the Starseed Oracle, in her guidebook, she has what's called a Starseed activation. So we're going to read everybody's Starseed activation this week as part of your end of the year reading. See if it hits any nerves or brings on some inspiration. So the Starseed Oracle activation for Fall Into My Arms is place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So visualize, if you don't have these cards, visualize taking this card and holding this word, fall into my arms, in your heart space. It says, this is the activation that you're supposed to, I'll read it a couple times so you can follow along if you'd like to do that. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I am carrying onto the Great Mother's, the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. So I'm going to read that a couple more times. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. So it is completely asking you to surrender. You may have been holding on to some ideas that you felt were the way things needed to be done or the way you were taught to do things, but it's asking you to look in different directions. So let's read it one more time. For all my Friday people watching, pick up the card in your mind's eye, fall into my arms, and hold it to your heart. Even just say, fall into my arms, and hold that sentence. Hold your hand to your heart while you're saying that. I'm going to read it now. Fall into my arms. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I am carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. What a beautiful message for my Friday people. That is just lovely. I love it, because sometimes we just take on so much in our natural lives, that in this earthly life, that we're just so full of stress and we just don't know which way to go. And this end of the year message for you is a beautiful one. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you back again next Friday, already into January of 2023. Please come back and see all the new things we'll be doing this year. And also, please like and share this post. I'd like to get some more viewers here. I guess the old-fashioned way. Anyways, so please like and share if you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again next Friday.